we're going to talk about stretching. There are 4 different kinds of stretching. 3 we're going to do today and 1 we're not because it is quite specialist. There's ballistic, which is mainly used for gymnasts. There's dynamic, which is movement. And there's static, which is, as the name says, done standing still. There's also PNF, which involves resistance bands or a long towel if you've got one, but we're not going to do them today.
Alright, so these are the factors and benefits of flexibility. The factors are your muscle mass and bulk will increase, tendons become more loose and more flexible, the amount of previous training will increase, and the only thing that also can affect it is genetics or your gender sometimes and your age. The benefits as well are reduced risk of injury, better flexibility, functionality improvement, and when you should do it is before a workout / after a workout. You can do it with yoga, and mostly you should do it in the mornings.
We're going to be doing the calf stretch, so we're going to start with a foot against a wall or any kind of flat object, and we're going to lean in from the other leg and stretch the calves or the gastrocnemius.
Now we're going to do the leaning away lat stretch, where you grab hold of something that's in front of you and push back, pushing your head down, stretch out your lats. Hold this for around 20 seconds, any longer if you can.
Yeah.
There were some examples of static training. Now we'll move on to ballistic.
Go. Alright, this is an adductor stretch and it's ballistic, so you just bounce twice or however many times you want on each side, and it will do the inside of your legs.
Go.
Just testing you, it's actually the outside of your legs.
Next, we're going to move on to the hamstring stretch, where you basically bend down, touch the floor, touch your toes, however far you can go, and bounce. Normally twice and then come back up, as many times as you want. So, go down, bounce, and then back up. That was some examples of ballistics, and now we're moving on to dynamic stretching. Right, this is an example of dynamic stretching, which normally involves movement to stretch out your hamstring. Bring your leg up as far as it goes, and then the other, and again, and just.
This is the dynamic squat stretch, and basically it's like a squat, but you just stretch down. Stretch down, and then do that a couple of times. Feel the stretch for about 20 seconds or so, and come back up.